Hello, it's a new month. In fact, it's a new year, so happy new year, but more importantly, it's a new month, which means it's a perfect time for me to start raising money for another charity. I'll be raising money for a charity called Get Kids Going. In my opinion, the work the charity does is brilliant. They give disabled children and young people the opportunity of participating in sport. They do this by funding and providing the facilities, the resources and the coaching that they need to take part in sport. Sport has been a big part of my life, and I think most of the time it brings out the best in people, so I'm fully behind what the charity's doing. Talking of sporting activities, it's now January and the number of joggers on the streets will be on the rise.
Gotta get rid of the Christmas pounds.
Yeah. Anyway, because it's still dark almost all of the time, they will be about in the dark. Now for some reason everything is more scary in the dark. The classic scary thing that happens in the dark is that you're walking somewhere, a car comes past you and it beeps as it goes. Now in the daytime you might just ignore the car, but the chances are you'll sort of just wave, smile a bit and try to figure out who the heck was in the car. But for some reason in the dark there's an extra step before the smile and wave bit, which is like the soil yourself step. Now I don't know why it happens, I guess human beings are just a bit more on edge in the dark, but it's probably one of the most annoying and embarrassing reactions to anything ever. Basically it just makes you jump. Being made jump ain't that bad. No, being made jump isn't that bad, but when you're made jump, your face is made jump too. Your lips get pulled outwards and downwards and your eyes get proper wide. Now I think what's happening is your brain is saying, don't worry, I'll just make you pull the scariest face you've ever pulled in your life. It might look a little bit silly, but it'll get whatever's a threat to you to run away, so we'll be alright, okay? Super. Now the reason I think this reaction to cars beeping at you in the darkness is so embarrassing is because once you've got over the initial soil of yourself stage and your body realises it's not going to die, it tries to revert back to its learnt response of cars beeping at you in the day, which is to just smile and wave. Well, your brain may want you to do that, but your face ain't ready for it yet, is it? No. It's in a state of shock, but it tries to do it anyway. The transition is ugly and it looks a bit like this. It's like the face of someone that's just like won the lottery but then got kicked in the balls. That's the only way I can describe it. It's well happy, but the pain just shines through on top. Anyway, there was meant to be something I was meant to be informing you about. Jogging. I'm a jogger. I'll be jogging in January. January jogging will be something I'll be partaking in. Unfortunately though, I can only jog before work or after work, so in the dark or in the dark. Which means there is a chance I will make you jump. Accidentally, of course. It's just struck me that you might be sitting there going, why would you do such a thing? No other jogger has tried to scare me before. And that you have a very strange voice. I'm not going to run up behind you and go, whoa, got ya. Not really that kind of jogger. I hope there's none of them kind of joggers in the world. But I do know from experience that joggers do sometimes make people jump. It mostly happens at corners because one minute you're just walking along nicely and then the next, boom, you've got a sweaty, panting jogger in your face. However, it's important that you know that the non-jogging party makes the jogging party jump more than the jogging party makes the non-jogging party jump. Trust me, I've been in both parties. The main reason for this is that the jogger will have headphones in and the non-jogger will often not have any headphones in. Let's just say in this instance that you're the non-jogger. You're aware of all the noises going on around you, so when you turn around the corner and the jogger's there in your face, you can hear that he's panting and you can probably just see he's in his jogging clothes jogging. He's a jogger. You've figured that out, that he's just a jogger. However, the jogger has headphones in and music blaring in his ears. This means he can't hear the noises that are coming out of your mouth. There might not even be a noise, but it looks like there's a terrifying one coming out of your mouth because you've got your soiled yourself look on your face because he has made you jump. It looks like you're doing some sort of war cry and you want to murder him. So he sprints off down the road, probably gets a new PB, but you've scared him a lot more than he scared you. So basically, just remember that joggers are more scared of you than you are of them, and take a little bit of comfort in knowing that most of them will be gone by next month, won't they? Let's be honest. If this little rant entertained you for a few minutes, please consider donating to Get Kids Going. And even if it didn't, it doesn't change the fact that they do amazing work, does it? So please give whatever you can. I think if we all took corners just a little bit wider, we could probably just cancel out the shot factor and then just go about our days non-jogger, jogger, it doesn't matter. We'll all be fine.